we love the confrontations on the show. We love to see the ladies go back and forth with each other, with the gentlemen. So I want to know from you, what are some of your favorite, face-to-face offs during season 2? And who do you look forward to pairing with in a scene?
Oh my gosh. First of all, Danita is confrontational. So I everybody. So I get a chance to have those moments with everyone, and it's weird because, as we've stated before, we have such love and passion about what we do on this set, and having to go from, oh, I love you so much. Oh, okay. Get me one of those coffees, get me songs. And then you turn around, action, and you have to like that. So, I really appreciate the fact that CJ is stepping up to the plate, and she's using some of my stuff on me, although I'm like, girl, but I'm like, girl. And then with Soraya's character, Rebel, I see a little bit of me in her, but I can't tell her that I see some of me in her. And I really don't have anything against her, nor her mother. And everybody's trying to make this thing about me being jealous of her mom. I just want her away from my husband. So just leave my husband with his little self. And then my mom and I, we have this kind of weird relationship because I love her so much, but she just grinds my nerves by saying little stuff and then acting like she didn't say it. And it's like, she's like, but remember when we were in the studio and you said, now close that, honey, where are you going? I'm like, did she just tell me to button up? So that's what my face showed. Did she just tell a grown woman to button up her blouse? So I'm loving all of it because, it stretches you as an actress, and it also lets you know the humanity in all of it, that we all have these places in our lives where we do have this confrontation. And some we want to confront, and then some we don't. So I don't have a favorite. It's just, I just love the period.
Same here. There's so many good confrontations, and from so many, what it's like. But Loretta and that mama and that daughter, baby, that dynamic. I just love that we added that to the show this year. I think it gave so much insight to Danita even more. Yes. And like I said, and seeing that side of her, I think was very necessary for the people to just continue to grow with Danita. So I absolutely, their banter be killing me, honey. But I love all our drama. All our little stuff is good. Like, it's all catty. Because even Key and Danita, when you have your little, honey, let me dip it real quick. So I just love, I really do enjoy. Like Yolanda said, I can't pick a favorite. There's so much good little cattiness, honey, and so many confrontations, and most of it is mirrored. A lot of it is just mirrored of, what the person is feeling inside, looking at, who it is that they really want to be, or, you know what I mean? So it's really cool. I enjoy all the banter.
Yeah.
So, Miss Divine, we'll go to you because you come in blazing, letting everyone know who the true First Lady is, I guess. What was it like being a part of this and, having a slightly more, should I say, a less kind approach as a character when we're used to your character so much from a sweetheart perspective?
Well, I think it's all out of love. From what I've heard from people that watch the show, they say, as a mother, you are allowed for that. No matter how old your child is, that's your baby forever. And some of the mistakes that I feel that are being made by my baby are forced on her by her husband, and some of the things that I don't dare let the rest of the world know about. And so she knows when I'm coming at her, what I'm coming at her about. The world don't know.
Yeah.
But I have been having to just get her in line forever, ever. And so in the show, I just think people love the conflict so that they can point to their own daughters and say, see, that's why I have to tell you what to do. And so that's important too, I think.
So Soraya Rebel has obviously been battling with her faith and her struggle, the desire for to be set financially, as well as to wait for this opportunity. So being that, you have, as an actress, have worked through those paces, what do you think Rebel's mind state is, having tasted a little bit of it, but not quite being there and going into season 2?
Yeah, great question. I think she's getting a little impatient. She's used to making fast money, and she's used to doing something and getting, the reciprocation, the transaction. And the music business probably in general just doesn't work that way, and she's just not used to that. And I think that's why Caesar's always trying to sit her down and tell her, look, I've been in this business, I know what I'm talking about. Just have some patience. That these are the things we have to do, the road that we have to take to get to where you want to go. And Rebel being Rebel, she's not trying to hear that, because like you said, she has a life. She's taking care of herself, so she doesn't have much people to lean on or to wait for. And so her back is against the wall when it comes to stability and figuring out her living situation. But I can say that she's definitely trying to take little bits and pieces of what Caesar's saying, because a lot of what he tells her is coming true and starting to, oh, that's what he meant by that. Oh, dang, he was right. Okay, he's worried about this aspect. She's always in fight or flight. So I think this just new dynamics. It's just very new for her. Finding this space, settling down, not having to worry about people coming in her house like before, or just being more in a space of safety. It's just not something she's comfortable with. But I think that in this season, we see her thinking about turning over that leaf and with her lifestyle and her spirituality. So I'm really excited for her growth in this show, and because she has a lot of room for it. And so I think the writers are doing amazing at the pacing of which she chooses to kind of like turn that leaf over. So yeah.
Love that. Thank you. So Keandra, CJ obviously is coming into this season with a heavy burden of what she feels she has to face. So as far as her growth and development, knowing that that is sort of what is anchoring her throughout the season, what can we look forward to from her and how she evolves? We already got a clue from Yolanda, but
yeah, see, you can look forward to CJ really stepping into her own and painting the picture of CJ that she's wanting this season. She's having to preach. She's having to produce. She's producing a TV special. She's writing and she's making music. And she's really just stepping into a version of herself she didn't know was in there. She's being more proactive. She's not wallowing in the fact that she couldn't have children. She's being proactive and saying, okay, I'm going to adopt, or, we'll figure it out. She's just kind of becoming more of a version of herself that she didn't know existed. So yeah, that's what you're going to see.
So Lamaya, Essence obviously is still peeking over there at Rebel, trying to see what's going on and things. So for you, in working through a character that, is trying to be there and be supportive for her man, but also sees some other things brewing, what can we expect from Essence season 2?
I think Essence is realizing that the picture in her head is not matching up to the picture in her reality. I think that she's ignored a lot of red flags, as we do as women. We love so hard that we are just, or we have this picture in our mind, this person can change, or this, he did this because of, we make excuses. I think Essence is coming to the realization in season 2 that this might not be the reality that she's thinking it is. She's living in an alternate reality. I think she's trying to regain her voice. She said several times, non-negotiable for me is a man that wants to be with somebody else. Yet she catches a glimpse of connection with them and chemistry. She has the whack-ass DJ, as she says, come up and give her some, unsolicited information. So I think, honestly, Essence is a strong woman. We've already, in the first season, you could really tell who she is and what she's about. And I think, as most women do when they fall in love, and it may or may not be the right relationship, but they definitely have some self-work to do. They start compromising and they start doing things that, they wouldn't necessarily do if they had their footing. So I think Essence in season 2 is finally seeing the light and trying to get back to herself and trying to figure out and reclaim herself. And I think you're going to see a lot of that in season 3, reclaiming and building it up, So I think, Essence is just, you going through this thing with her, y'all. She wants to hold on to that man. She wants to hold on to this life.
Take that
But,